Top 7 vitamins to prevent leg cramps in seniors. Imagine you're getting up from your favorite chair after watching TV, and suddenly that sharp, gripping pain shoots through your calf muscle. Your leg seizes up completely, leaving you frozen in place, waiting for the cramp to release its hold on you. If you're over 50, you've probably experienced this scenario more times than you'd like to admit. Leg cramps that strike without warning, weakness that makes climbing stairs feel like a marathon, and that general feeling that your legs just aren't as strong as they used to be. Today, we're diving into the top 7 vitamins that can strengthen your legs and put an end to those painful nighttime cramps that keep you awake. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to stronger and more comfortable legs. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Vitamin D. Vitamin D plays a much bigger role in muscle strength than most people realize. It's not just about bone health, though that's important too. Your muscles actually have vitamin D receptors, and they need this vitamin to function at their best. Research has shown that people with low vitamin D levels are significantly more likely to experience muscle weakness, falls, and balance problems. One large study found that older adults with vitamin D deficiency had nearly twice the risk of muscle weakness compared to those with adequate levels. Here's what happens when you don't have enough vitamin D. Your muscles become weaker, your balance suffers, and you're at much higher risk of falls. For seniors, this combination can be devastating. But when vitamin D levels are optimized, muscle strength improves, balance gets better, and that confidence in your movement returns. The challenge with vitamin D is that it's difficult to get enough from food alone. While fatty fish like salmon and sardines are good sources, and some foods are fortified with vitamin D, most of us need either more sun exposure or supplements to maintain healthy levels. Your skin makes vitamin D when exposed to sunlight, but as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at this process. Plus, if you live in a northern climate or spend most of your time indoors, you're probably not getting enough sun exposure anyway. Blood testing is the only way to know your vitamin D status for sure. Most experts recommend keeping your blood level between 30 and 50 nanograms per milliliter. If you're deficient, your doctor might recommend 1,000 to 4,000 international units daily, but this should always be determined based on your individual blood test results. The beauty of correcting vitamin D deficiency is that the benefits extend far beyond just leg strength. Better immune function, improved mood, and stronger bones are all additional perks you might notice. Number 2. Magnesium. Magnesium is absolutely essential for proper muscle function, and unfortunately, it's one of the most common deficiencies among older adults. Here's how magnesium works in your body. Every time your muscles contract, calcium rushes in to make it happen. But for your muscles to relax again, magnesium steps in to escort that calcium back out. Without enough magnesium, your muscles can get stuck in a contracted state. That's exactly what happens during a leg cramp. Studies show that up to 80% of adults don't get enough magnesium from their diet. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing this crucial mineral, making deficiency even more likely. Those sudden, painful Charlie horses that can wake you from a deep sleep or strike when you're walking. But here's the good news. When you restore healthy magnesium levels, most people notice a dramatic reduction in muscle cramps within just a few weeks. Your muscles learn to relax properly again, and that constant tension in your legs begins to fade away. The best food sources of magnesium include dark leafy greens like spinach and Swiss chard, nuts and seeds, whole grains, and dark chocolate. Yes, you heard that right. A small piece of dark chocolate can actually contribute to your magnesium intake. One word of caution, though. If you take certain medications, especially blood pressure medications or antibiotics, check with your healthcare provider before starting magnesium supplements. Number 3. Potassium. Now let's talk about potassium, the electrolyte that keeps your muscles firing properly. Potassium works hand in hand with sodium to control muscle contractions and nerve signals. When levels get out of balance, muscle cramps and weakness are often the first signs. Think of potassium as your muscle's electrical system. It helps generate the electrical impulses that tell your muscles when to contract and when to relax. Without adequate potassium, these signals get mixed up, leading to painful cramps, muscle fatigue, and that heavy feeling in your legs. Many seniors are walking around with suboptimal potassium levels without even knowing it. Certain medications, particularly water pills used for blood pressure, can deplete potassium. Chronic conditions like kidney disease can also affect potassium balance. Even something as simple as not eating enough fruits and vegetables can leave you running low. The symptoms of potassium deficiency often develop gradually. You might notice your legs feeling tired more quickly during walks. Cramps might become more frequent or intense. Some people even experience restless legs at night, making it hard to get comfortable and fall asleep. Here's where food really shines as medicine. Bananas get all the attention for potassium, but they're actually not the highest source. Sweet potatoes, white potatoes with the skin, spinach, and white beans all pack more potassium per serving. Avocados, salmon, and even plain yogurt are excellent sources too. The recommended daily intake for adults is about 4,700 milligrams, which sounds like a lot, but it's actually achievable through a varied diet rich in fruits and vegetables. One medium baked potato with skin provides about 950 milligrams. A cup of cooked spinach gives you over 800 milligrams. Before considering potassium supplements, talk to your healthcare provider. Unlike other nutrients, potassium supplements are regulated differently because too much can be dangerous, especially if you have kidney problems or take certain heart medications. Before we continue with our remaining vitamins, I want to take a moment to connect with you. If you're finding this information helpful, please show your support by giving this video a like. And here's my question for you. Have you ever tracked which vitamins you're getting from your daily diet? Drop a comment and let me know if you've noticed a connection between your nutrition and how your legs feel. Your experiences could help other viewers. Number 4, calcium. Calcium deserves a spot on our list, not just for bone health, but for its crucial role in muscle function. Every muscle contraction in your body depends on calcium, including those powerful muscles in your legs that carry you through your day. Here's the fascinating part about calcium and muscles. When your brain sends a signal for your muscle to contract, calcium is released inside the muscle cells. This calcium binds to proteins that cause the muscle fibers to shorten and contract. Without enough calcium available, your muscles simply can't generate the force they need. Low calcium levels can contribute to muscle cramps, weakness, and that feeling that your legs just don't have the power they used to. Some people experience muscle spasms or twitching, particularly in the calf muscles, when calcium levels drop too low. The tricky thing about calcium is that your body tightly regulates blood calcium levels. If you're not getting enough from your diet, your body will actually pull calcium from your bones to maintain normal blood levels. This is why calcium deficiency often shows up as bone problems before muscle symptoms become obvious. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing calcium from food. We also tend to eat fewer calcium-rich foods. Dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese are obvious sources, but there are plenty of non-dairy options too. Leafy greens like collard greens and kale, canned fish with soft bones like sardines, and fortified plant milks all provide calcium. What many people don't realize is that calcium absorption depends on other nutrients too. Vitamin D helps your intestines absorb calcium more effectively. Magnesium works with calcium for proper muscle function. This is why focusing on just one nutrient rarely solves the whole picture. The recommended daily intake for adults over 50 is 1,200 milligrams for women and 1,000 milligrams for men. But here's an important point. Taking huge doses of calcium supplements isn't necessarily better and might even be harmful. Your body can only absorb about 500 milligrams at one time, so spreading intake throughout the day is more effective. Number 5, B-complex vitamins. The B vitamins work as a team to support your nervous system and muscle function. While all B vitamins play important roles, B1, B6, and B12 are particularly crucial for leg strength and preventing cramps. Vitamin B1, also called thiamine, helps convert the food you eat into energy your muscles can use. Without enough B1, your muscles literally run out of fuel. This can lead to weakness, fatigue, and poor exercise tolerance. Your legs might feel heavy or tired even with light activity. Vitamin B6 is essential for protein metabolism and nerve function. It helps your body make neurotransmitters that control muscle movement. B6 deficiency can cause muscle cramps, particularly at night, and contribute to that restless leg sensation that keeps you awake. Vitamin B12 is critical for nerve health and red blood cell formation. When B12 levels drop, nerve signals to your muscles become impaired. This can cause weakness, balance problems, and numbness or tingling in your legs. Unfortunately, B12 deficiency becomes more common with age as stomach acid production decreases, making it harder to absorb this vitamin from food. Many seniors are unknowingly deficient in one or more B vitamins. Certain medications, including proton pump inhibitors for heartburn and metformin for diabetes, can interfere with B vitamin absorption. Poor appetite, digestive issues, or a limited diet can also contribute to deficiencies. The good news is that B vitamins are found in a wide variety of foods. Whole grains, meat, fish, eggs, dairy products, and leafy greens all provide different B vitamins. Nutritional yeast is an excellent source for vegetarians and vegans. B vitamin supplements can be helpful, especially if you have absorption issues or take medications that interfere with these nutrients. B-complex supplements provide all the B vitamins together, which is often more beneficial than taking them individually since they work synergistically. Blood tests can check your B12 and folate levels, and these are worth discussing with your healthcare provider if you're experiencing muscle weakness or nerve-related symptoms in your legs. Number 6. Vitamin E. Vitamin E might not be the first nutrient you think of for leg health, but this powerful antioxidant plays an important role in muscle function and recovery. As we age, our muscles face increasing damage from free radicals, and vitamin E helps protect against this oxidative stress. Here's how vitamin E supports your leg muscles. During normal muscle activity, free radicals are produced as a byproduct of energy production. These unstable molecules can damage muscle cells and contribute to inflammation, weakness, and slower recovery after activity. Vitamin E neutralizes these free radicals, helping preserve muscle function and reduce inflammation. Research has shown that older adults with higher vitamin E levels tend to have better muscle strength and physical performance. One study found that seniors with adequate vitamin E had significantly less muscle loss over time compared to those with low levels. Vitamin E also supports healthy circulation, which is crucial for leg health. Good blood flow ensures your leg muscles get the oxygen and nutrients they need while removing waste products that can contribute to cramping and fatigue. Signs of vitamin E deficiency can include muscle weakness, coordination problems, and increased susceptibility to muscle damage during exercise. Some people notice that their muscles feel sore longer after activity when vitamin E levels are low. The best sources of vitamin E are nuts and seeds, particularly almonds, sunflower seeds, and hazelnuts. Vegetable oils like sunflower oil and wheat germ oil are also rich sources. Spinach, broccoli, and other green vegetables provide smaller amounts but still contribute to your daily intake. The recommended daily amount for adults is 15 milligrams, which is achievable through a balanced diet that includes nuts, seeds, and healthy oils. 1 ounce of almonds provides about 7 milligrams, while a tablespoon of sunflower seeds gives you about 5 milligrams. Vitamin E supplements are available, but getting this nutrient from food sources is generally preferred. If you do choose supplements, look for natural vitamin E, which is better absorbed and utilized by your body compared to synthetic forms. Number 7. Iron. Our final essential nutrient is iron, the mineral that carries oxygen to every cell in your body, including your hard-working leg muscles. Without adequate iron, your muscles simply can't get the oxygen they need to function properly. Iron deficiency is surprisingly common among older adults, especially women. As iron levels drop, one of the first symptoms is often fatigue and weakness, particularly noticeable in your legs during activities like walking or climbing stairs. Your muscles are literally starved for oxygen. Here's what happens when you're iron deficient. Your body makes fewer red blood cells, or the cells it does make are smaller and carry less oxygen. When your leg muscles don't get enough oxygen, they fatigue quickly, feel weak, and may even cramp more easily. You might notice that activities that used to be easy now leave you breathless and tired. Restless leg syndrome, that uncomfortable urge to move your legs especially at night, has also been linked to low iron levels. Studies show that people with restless legs often have lower iron stores, and iron supplementation can sometimes improve symptoms dramatically. Iron deficiency can develop slowly over time. Heavy menstrual periods, poor diet, digestive problems that interfere with iron absorption, or certain medications can all contribute to low iron levels. Some people lose small amounts of blood through the digestive tract without realizing it, gradually depleting their iron stores. The best dietary sources of iron come in two forms. Heme iron from meat, poultry, and fish is easily absorbed by your body. Non-heme iron from plants like spinach, lentils, fortified cereals, and dried fruits is less easily absorbed but still valuable, especially when eaten with vitamin C-rich foods like citrus fruits or bell peppers. Before starting iron supplements, it's important to have your iron levels tested. Too much iron can be just as problematic as too little, so supplementation should be based on actual blood test results. Your doctor can check your hemoglobin, ferritin, and other markers to determine if you need additional iron. Before we wrap up, I have a question for you right now. In the comments below, tell me which leg problem bothers you most. Is it nighttime cramps, general weakness, or something else? Your answers help me create content that truly serves you. Now let's recap what we've covered today. We've explored 7 essential nutrients that can strengthen your legs and prevent those painful cramps that interrupt your life. Magnesium for muscle relaxation, vitamin D for muscle strength, potassium for proper muscle signaling, calcium for muscle contraction, B vitamins for nerve and muscle function, vitamin E for muscle protection, and iron for oxygen delivery. These vitamins don't work in isolation. They function as a team, supporting each other and working together to keep your muscles strong and healthy. Remember, nutrient deficiencies develop over time, and correcting them also takes time. Don't expect overnight miracles, but do expect gradual, steady improvement in how your legs feel and function as you address any deficiencies. This video is intended for informational and educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you experience any symptoms, discomfort, or health concerns, please consult your doctor or a qualified healthcare provider. Always seek the advice of your physician before making changes to your diet, supplements, or lifestyle. If this video has been helpful, please give it a like and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll continue exploring ways to live your healthiest, strongest life.